This is Rich here, and today I'm going to talk a little bit about the Mossberg Patriot I got a little while back in a 308 Winchester 7.62 by 51 NATO. And I'm going to talk a little bit about some of the things that I really like about this rifle, and then there's a few things that I don't really care for all that much either. So let's go ahead and get started. One thing, definitely, it came with a serviceable scope, but I had a Redfield scope laying around that was a little better quality, I think, and it also had like another line in it for where I could go to distance, like the 200-yard mark if I zero it in at 100. So I liked this scope a little better. The other scope worked okay. I had zeroed it in and I was able to hit a steel at like almost 400 yards, so that was good. So I mean, it wasn't too bad. Another thing, I do like the action on it. It's fairly smooth, operates well, no problems feeding, and it does come with a 5-round magazine, and this works well. It definitely operates well and it feeds well, but then that's also one of the things I don't necessarily like that much. The magazine assembly that's inside it, it's all plastic, and I'm not real big on that. I'm just I wish it would have been metal, but I think that's part of it. You know, it's more of a budget rifle, I believe, and so I guess that's part of that budget, where they didn't have like a metal magazine assembly and maybe metal magazines. But it does seem to work real well. I've put I guess probably 70 or 80 rounds through it and not had any problems. So that's good. I like the way the bolt comes out. It's got just a little lever, and you push it down and the bolt comes right out, so that works well. The safety, yeah, it seems cheap, but it seems like it works. It's just a little switch that moves forward and back, and so that works well. I do want to state I'm certainly no expert on bolt action rifles or any guns for that matter, but so I'm just kind of throwing out my opinion on things. It seems to do real well. I found that the 308 Winchester is a little bit of a beast on my shoulder, but again, if I don't put a ton of rounds through it, that's not a problem. Earlier today I was shooting some of the 7.62 by 51 NATO, and it seemed to be a little softer on the shoulder. I think I got about 30 rounds through it and didn't notice anything from that. Either that or I'm just getting used to it. But the stock's not bad. I mean, it's light. It's got a nice little hump here that works well for me, the way, you know, on the cheek weld, and so that's all good. It comes with a 22-inch fluted barrel, and it's got the fluted bolt as well, which looks cool, nice and tactical. So another thing that kind of the reason I was looking at some different rifles, like the Ruger American and whatnot, and the Savage, and when I saw this in the store, it just looked beefy to me around the, you know, the chamber and whatnot. The barrel looked good, and so that made me feel good about it. I don't really have anything to compare it to. I've never shot another bolt action rifle, so far I'm pretty pleased with the Mossberg Patriot, and went and zeroed in the different scope that I put on it today. I'm looking forward to getting out when I can and hitting some more distance. So there you go, my first impressions of the Mossberg Patriot in 308. Thanks for watching.